All right, I'm back. We are going to continue here in the Quiz 2 preview. I'm going to do another one of these grouping problems. So if you forgot since the last time we did one before, we're going to take another look at one here. We're going to do number 15. So like we did on the last one, we're going to pair these off like so. And once we get in here, we're going to take each pair individually and look for two things to find our greatest common factor. We're going to look first to see if there's anything that divides into all of our coefficients. Well, 8 and 7, not really. And then we're going to look at the next part and go, well, variables, remember, we're looking for the smallest degree, the smallest exponent, which would be n squared. So we're going to pull that out. And then we go into division mode. Take each term, divide it by our greatest common factor. And again, we're just subtracting the exponents. The n squareds cancel, just leave me with the -7. And we remember from before, the magic idea here is that these are going to be the same. So when we head to our second one, the same idea starts. So we're like, okay, we need a number that divides into 14 and 16. And sometimes it'll be really small. In this case, it's 2. Again, you can use your chart like we did before, find a 14 and a 16 in the same row or column, and do it that way. You can try dividing numbers in on your calculator, or you can use your brain. So if I take out a 2 here, so I start to look at this, and I'm like, well, -16n divided by 2, that would be -8n. That doesn't match. So is there a way I can fix that? And there is. If you run into that problem, and I have a sign issue, if I change the number that I pull out, I divide by -2, that becomes a +8n, and we're in business. 14 divided by -2 is -7, and they're the same. Okay, just gotta be a little creative at times. And then again, for our answer, put together our stuff outside the parentheses and put our common factors together. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to leave the other couple to you, but again, there's a key available so you can check and make sure it's going okay. And then the last part is some review from what we were doing for our last quiz. So again, simplify the expression. All I'm going to do here, I'm not doing this one. Pay attention to the fact what the signs are in the middle. Okay, when it's plus or minus in between things, all you're going to do is just combine like terms. Okay, we're not doing a box. We're not multiplying things. We're not plugging something into something else. You're literally just walking through here going, okay, are there any other 4 to the 4ths? No. Are there multiple into the thirds? Yeah. Oh, it's plus. I'm going to add them up. Okay. And you just keep going with this. The only exception would be if there was a minus in one of these, you'd have to distribute the negative through before you combine the like terms. But yeah, I'm not changing anything, literally. I'm just going through. Use that one. Use that. It's the only 8n. I'm done. Okay, keep it simple. And then finally, our compositions. Okay. Again, pay attention to signs in between. So if you've got g of h of -4, okay, we work from right to left. So I'd plug -4 into h. Put the -4 in there. 12 minus 3 is 9. Just plug it into the calculator, however you want to do it. But then, for step 2, we keep going. We take the g function and we plug our answer from part 1 in. So there's my g. There's my answer. Okay? So again, that's it. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to throw a twist in here on you. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm trying to make up my mind on something here. So we do it that way. Then Well, what if it's just a variable? Well, I don't understand. How can I do this? Okay, same idea. Step 1 is to plug x into g. You're like, well, wait a minute, x is already in g. Okay, then just copy it. There's my g of x. And then we're going to plug that answer into h. You're like, wait, plugging that into h? Huh? Okay, here's my h of x. There's my expression. Start copying it. When you get to x, replace it with what you have here. Okay, just like the number was, except now it's an expression instead. And I'm going to distribute. And I'm going to combine like terms. Right. All right, I got one last bonus question here for you. You're like, where's that at? I'm just making it up, so put it in the back of your next sheet. If you're being given something besides a composition, add, subtract, something like that, okay? We do the same type of thing. So like here, f plus g of 4. If it's f plus g, there's two ways you can do it. Just to kind of give you a heads up here. One way you could do it is you plug the 4 into each function. And you do them separately. So like here, f of 4, I'd plug the 4 into there. G of 4, I'd plug the 4 into this one. 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. And I could get a numeric answer. Now, if that was x, I would just combine like terms, which is about what I'm about to do here. So here, if I did f plus g first, I'd be like, okay, so 3x minus 4 plus 2x plus 7. We'd combine like terms. So this would be f plus g of x. But we actually have a number this time. So f plus g of 4 would just mean I plug the 4 in for x right here. 20 plus 3 is 23. And we get the same thing. Okay? Do the ones that we did not finish in the video here. Check your answers. And you should be ready and raring to go for the quiz tomorrow. We'll see you next time.